Hey everybody, it's Don from Brescia Toneworks. Appreciate all of you who've watched my videos and made comments. Some of you have been asking about the unique wiring that I do on my Strats, in which I have two capacitors, one specifically for the bridge and one for the neck in the middle, rather than the standard wiring. And today I wanted to give a quick little demo on how you would wire that up. I think it gives some good tonal changes to the Strat. Obviously makes the bridge pickup a little bit more manageable instead of always being bright. The mod is up to you if you want to do it. It is cool. Obviously it's reversible. So let's get started. Here's a standard wiring schematic for a Stratocaster where you've got one capacitor sitting on the middle tone knob. That capacitor is activated by both tone knobs, one for the neck and one for the middle. That's standard on all Strats, or vast majority of them I should say. In our particular case, we're going to add a second one to the last tone knob, and we're going to switch up the switch itself so that the first tone knob is going to control the middle and the neck, and the last tone knob is going to control just the bridge. To get started, what we want to do is remove the wiring from the switch that goes to the last tone knob. So in the schematic that you see here, we're going to get rid of the light blue wiring that's on there. Once you're at this point, decision's up to you as to what type of capacitor you want to use on that second tone knob. Standard Strat has the 0.022 microfarads. You can use the orange drop, you can use paper and oil, the PIOs. I tend to like 0.022 for the neck in the middle, and then I use a 0.015 for the bridge. It gives it a little bit more flexibility and doesn't get extremely dark when I turn the tone knob down. So basically we want to wire that last capacitor onto the tone knob as shown. The next step is to wire a jumper from pin 4 to pin 3 on the right side of the switch. You can see that here I've added a second little purple. A lot of times what I do is use one of the cutoffs from the capacitor and just bridge it over with that. I don't have to screw around with the wire or whatever. But you want to put that jumper cable in there, get that soldered on. From here we just need to connect the tone knob. So we're going to take lug 2 on the right side of the switch, and we're going to run that cable over, it's the light blue one on the schematic here, over to the middle lug on the tone knob. From here, you're basically done. You've now rewired your Strat so that tone number 1 is going to use the first capacitor, whatever value you've put in there, and that's going to be used for the middle and the neck pickup as shown here. And if we move on, you can see here's the bridge. That's going to use the last tone knob with whatever value capacitor again you use on that particular knob. Here's the schematic again, all completed. Again, you're adding one capacitor of whatever type and value you're looking for, changing a couple wires on the switch to and from it. You're basically done. It's a pretty easy mod, shouldn't take you too long. Couple things to consider: what type of capacitors you're using. Good capacitors are going to make a difference. Cheap ones are just that, they're cheap. Paper and oil, going to give you a nice warmer tone. Some of the mylar ones, or poly ones, the orange drops or whatever, a little bit brighter. I just finished up another Strat. I'll be doing some demos on that. Basically what I've done, you can see it here, same wiring. I like that setup. The middle and the neck pickup, I chose a brown drop, 0.022. Brown drops are exactly pretty much the same as an orange drop that just came out in the late 60s. And the bridge pickup, I've got a Russian PIO, paper and oil, 0.015. Again, I like to dial that back a little bit, not get too dark on the bridge, but it does give me some good tonal qualities on that. So again, very easy mod that you can do. Take your guitar apart, try it. If you don't like it, just put it back, change things around, see what you can do. As I always say, tone, it's not just a knob, it's sound advice. Take care.